That big thing behind us there is the biggest rock in the entire world.
Now, we're in WA, so it's not Uluru.
No, that's right. That back there is Mount Augustus, and it is twice the size of Uluru. Absolutely massive.
And tomorrow, or the next day, we haven't decided which day, we're actually going to do the summit trail.
Yeah, we are actually looking forward to that. Well, Jess more so than me, but there are a few other smaller walks to do around here, as well as a drive loop around Mount Augustus itself. So we're both looking forward to different things about the place, but it should be a really, really good time.
Should. But for now, we're actually just set up camp here at Mount Augustus Tourist Park.
Yeah, and this place is a little oasis in the desert. They've got a beautiful entry to come into, nice grass area as well. So you've got all the sites have grass in them, so you can actually touch grass, stand on grass, feel the grass. Real grass, not artificial stuff.
You'd think he likes grass by the way he's talking.
Oh, look, it's been a long time since we've been able to touch and see and feel grass.
Anyway.
This place is great. Like I said, little oasis in the desert. Very, very big rock. We keep saying that on the way in here, which, by the way, we came in today from Temple Gorge Campground, which is in Kennedy Range National Park. Beautiful drive out here. We
took a bit of footage, so we'll show you that right now.
But for now, they have a bar here and I can hear it calling my name.
Typical. That's Alan's style. Bye for now.
The drive out to Mount Augustus Tourist Park from Temple Gorge Campground is 270 kilometres along an unsealed road. Due to the changing road conditions, it can take roughly 4 hours. Thankfully, there are plenty of places to stop, stretch the legs, have a coffee break before getting back on the road. To Mount Augustus station, and it's your first sort of up close glimpse of Mount Augustus, the biggest rock in the world. And I tell you what, we're still a little bit away, but it looks good.
It looks massive.
Like, we were super keen to do the summit hike at some point while we're out here, and now we're just like, that's a very big rock.
It's a massive rock. And we thought Uluru was big, but this one takes the cake.
It's literally twice the size of Uluru. We'll give you more details about it later, and I don't know if this camera's going to be able to show it, but there it is out there. Still about 40 odd k's away. So yeah, we'll get this last little bit of the drive over and done with, and catch up with you when we get to our accommodation.
Bye for now.
Daytime, watching the sun slowly dive into the arms of the river, beneath the city's darkening sky.
On our first day exploring the area, we're tackling the 49-kilometre base loop drive, a scenic circuit that wraps around this ancient giant that is Mount Augustus. The unsealed road gives you access to some of the park's highlights, including trailheads, lookouts, and cultural sites. From what we've been told, it's the perfect way to immerse ourselves in the landscape and take in the raw beauty of this remote portion of Western Australia.
So where are you going? Honey, can we catch a ride? Let's drive until the sun goes down in the moonlight. Washes everything away. 'Cause I don't wanna...
Good morning.
Good morning, guys, and welcome to our first little stop off of the day. You would have seen it on the signs on the way in, but this is Cattle Pool, which is a
Permanent water source, water pool.
Permanent water pool, all that type of stuff. But unfortunately, at the moment, this whole area is going through a drought, so it's a little less permanent at the moment.
Yeah.
And the water is just this really
Green.
fluoro green. Unfortunately, all the fish have died, and it's just looking very sad and sorrowful at the moment. So yeah, it's really kind of showing just how dry this area is at the moment, which is really, really sad.
Yeah, it is.
And the smell is horrendous. Oh, the smell. The smell. It's not pleasant. It's a lot of just rotting dead fish smell.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is just our first little stop for the day. We've got a few other places that we're going to go to that hopefully look a little bit better than this.
Still pretty.
Still pretty.
Just dry.
And we'll definitely have to come back another time and see this place when it is a bit more of a permanent water spot.
Yes.
After a short and rather smelly stop at Cattle Pool, it was time to move on. That's all part of the Outback adventure though. Things are always changing, and we just hope that the area gets a decent rain soon. But for now, it's time to continue along the loop, and we're eager to see what other surprises this incredible drive has in store for us.
Over twice the size of Uluru, Mount Augustus rises from the ground with an ancient presence that few places on Earth can match. While Uluru is a smooth monolith standing boldly in the Northern Territory at a height of 348 metres, Mount Augustus comes in at 1,105 metres and covers an 8-kilometre stretch of folded rock shaped by the relentless forces of nature. Mount Augustus is known as a monocline. Unlike Uluru's single sandstone structure, Mount Augustus carries far older secrets within its layers, with its core dating back 1.65 billion years, 3 times the age of Uluru, which formed 550 million years ago.
Real quick 8k drive from Cattle Pool to where we are now, which is a place called The Pound.
Yep.
And I think it's called Saddle Trail. So it's
Yes.
only a 800 metre return, class 3, nothing too strenuous.
Supposedly it takes 30 minutes to 60 minutes.
Yeah, which is a bit confusing for an 800 metre walk, but we'll see what it's all about. I think today is mostly just going to be doing the loop, 49k loop around the base of Mount Augustus.
And stopping and doing some of the shorter walks.
Yeah, so it's a bit of a recce, bit of a see if we're going to be fit enough to do tomorrow morning's summit.
Yes.
So we'll see how we go, but yeah, it's just a bit of a sightseeing day, nothing too strenuous. But as always, I'm going to take you guys along, show you everything that we do and everything that we see.
Bye.
Well, that was a super simple, short little walk, which was good.
Well marked out.
Well marked out. Gave me a chance to stretch the legs out a bit. Nothing complicated. Took us 20 minutes there and back with a little sit at the end. So nothing hard.
Literal sit at the end for
Literal
me.
sit at the end.
There was a nice chair to look at the view, so I took advantage of that.
But no, really beautiful, really pretty, all that sort of stuff. But now we're just going to head off to the next one, which I don't know. I think Is it the petroglyphs?
Yeah, the petroglyphs.
So the next one's got some more petroglyphs and that sort of thing around there.
And it's a very, very short 200 metres.
Onwards.
Let's do it.
As we made our way around the Mount Augustus Loop Drive, we found the road to be in great condition. It was a bit dusty, but that's to be expected out here, and it didn't take away from the experience. The smooth track made it easy to get between locations, so we could focus on exploring without any worries.
We've just arrived at the Petroglyph Trail, which is also the Mundi Wajara Trail of Significance.
Yep.
So because there's petroglyphs, essentially.
Yeah. No, it should be quite interesting to see. It's only a short 200 metre one, like we said, so not a hard walk, but we'll see if we can spot these petroglyphs and see what it's all about.
Let's do it. Well, we finished at the petroglyphs.
We did, yeah. Good.
That was kind of cool.
Yeah.
Short walk.
Yeah.
Easily spottable. Not that that's a word, but easy to spot the petroglyphs.
Yeah, no, it was all good. But we've gone for a quick little drive again, only a few more k's down the road, to Orambu, or the Stockman's Camp. So there's two trails here, the Orambu Trail and Edney's Trail. We're doing Edney's Trail, which is 5k's return.
Yep.
So this will be the longest one for today. They reckon 2.5 to 4 hours, so we'll see what it's all about. I think it's just a pretty scenic, goes up onto a lookout type thing. So we'll be huffing and puffing and sweating, but that's okay.
We'll take you along with us.
Yeah.
I see a wildflower side. I wanna see you dancing in that light. I wanna hold you. I wanna pull you close. Keep you warm in the winter when you're out on your own. Such a reckless heart. Beauty wrapped in dangerous arms, but I want every part. All the thorns and the scars make you who you are. I see you shining in a world of shade. Try to steal your color, but you still don't fade. I wanna take you to the after hour. Cactus flower, you're my cactus flower.
Took us 53 minutes, but we are at the top of this hike.
Yeah, it was a pretty cool hike though.
Yeah, no, beautiful views the whole way up. A little bit stressed out on the legs and the breathing and all that sort of thing, but that's okay.
And a little bit exposed, but
Yeah, in hindsight, we probably should have done this walk first this morning and then done the other ones, but that's okay.
Eh.
You live and you learn.
yeah.
Anyways, we're just going to chill up here for a little while, have some water, have a couple of snacks, because Jess bought snacks, of course, and just take in this view, because it is beautiful.
It really is.
Right, see you guys at the bottom, because going down is much the same as coming up.
Yeah. Bye for now.
To the after hour.
We made it back to the car.
Yep, I'm back in the car and heading back off to camp.
Yes. Took us, about 30 minutes to get back down?
Yeah, so it was like 58 up, 30 minutes down. All up, it was about an hour 45, including sitting at the top having some water and stuff. So
Yeah.
we didn't realise till we got back down to the bottom and read the board a little bit better, but there is actually a bit of information there that says that's the precursor hike to the big summit.
The practice.
So if you don't want to come out here and do the big 12-kilometre one that we're doing tomorrow morning, you can do that one instead and still get some really, really good views. So still recommend that one.
Definitely. Now we'll head back to camp.
Yep.
Have some lunch.
Yep, it's 12:30.
Chill out.
It's 34 degrees outside, so
Rehydrate.
yep.
And maybe have a fire tonight.
Yeah, I'll probably put the fire on so we can sit down around the fire and watch the sunset, and that's about it from us. So yeah, we'll probably see you tomorrow.
Bye.
Freedom is a choice, and yet so many people decide not to be free.
The plan was simple: fire, hydration, and a great sunset. But, like all great adventures, we improvised. No fire? Couldn't be bothered. Hydration? Hell yeah, but with wine and beer, because electrolytes are overrated. And as for sunset, well, it didn't disappoint. Turns out, sunsets pair perfectly with a cold drink and zero effort. Honestly, 10 out of 10. Good morning.
So it's just gone 6 a.m. and we are already out at Summit Trail car park. It probably looks brighter on camera than what it is. It's actually still quite dark. So
it's a 20-minute drive from camp, so we left about 5:15-ish.
Yeah, so by the time we got here, got ourselves organised, went to the toilet, all that sort of jazz. It's now 6 o'clock. During particular months of the year, this trail is actually closed after 7 a.m. So that's why we're here as early as we are. And also because we want to get it done before it gets too hot.
I think from November to April, it's actually closed full stop.
November to February.
There you go.
Sign over there. There is an information book thing here that you've got to fill out and all that sort of thing as well. So we're going to quickly fill that out, make sure that we've got everything, and get on up this mountain. Rock.
Thing.
World's biggest rock.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Summit, 6 kilometres.
Yeah.
How you feel about that?
Backside of that sign says car park 250. So we're off to a good start.
That'll be the best sign you see all day.
On
the 250 metres on the way back down.
It's kind of sad. We've got 6K to go and we're already looking forward to that though.
Very true.
Let's go.
So what are we, about a K in?
To be exact, we are 1.04.
So a kilometre.
Yeah.
And how are we feeling?
I'm good at the moment. It's been a very gradual incline. Just sort of rocky, well-formed track, nothing difficult.
Nice view behind us.
Is incredible.
Behind those trees.
Well, yeah, but view out there, absolutely incredible.
Sun's just coming up, so it's a nice glow.
But the sun rises over the summit itself, which is over that way.
And how do we feel about that?
Well, we're not 100% sure yet how we get to that top. So we've got to figure that out. But yeah, it's another 5K away.
I don't think that's the actual summit.
Yeah, it's a false summit and there's another one.
Yeah, I think, because then I think it plateaus, because 3 kilometres to the top of that, and then across.
Yeah, there is a plateau at the top of the thing.
And then another short little ascent.
We'll find out.
You excited?
Yeah.
All right.
Keen as been, mate.
Can you put my hat in my bag? It keeps flying off.
It is super windy, so we'll see how we go. Bye for now.
Bye.
While it's only early in the hike, the landscape out here is just incredible. From spinifex grasslands to river gums tucked away in little gullies, the diversity on this hike is unreal. The first quarter of the trail follows a gradual incline alongside a dry creek bed. As you move further in, the incline becomes steeper and the path shifts between soft sand and rocky patches with scattered loose stones to navigate. It's not too tough yet, but the changing terrain keeps things interesting. 4 kilometre check-in. 3k's into it, you come up out of this little valley gorge thing and onto a plateau.
I'd say about the 4 kilometre mark.
About the 4 kilometre mark, you come into a plateau. But that could be because we've gone backwards and forwards a couple of times to do some video. Really cool.
Yeah.
Right, we've had plenty of little stoppages on the way to look at the view, not to catch breath or anything, just look at the view.
Yes.
Have a drink, have some water.
We had a snack.
Yep. But no, honestly, view at the moment is not too bad.
Some dead trees.
Some dead trees. There was a fire through here a few years ago, so that's all looking a bit burnt out. But we've got just over 2 and a bit k's to go.
Yep.
We think that's the summit over there in the distance. We're not too sure, but it might be. Looks about 2 and a bit k's away. So,
somewhat.
anyways, keep on rolling through.
Yep.
It's been good.
It has been. Not many complaints from Alan.
Just a little bit.
Let's go. We think we've come to the end of the plateau.
Yeah, so we're sitting at about 5.7 k's in, I think. And we've been told that there is a last little scramble type thing to get up to the very summit. So we believe it's this one here. I don't know if you can see it on there or not, but you've got these little blue markers which we've been following the entire way. But they lead up that little rock ledge there, and we think that that'll be the end of it.
Yeah, I reckon we might be. I've just hit 6k's.
Yep. But that's going backwards and forwards.
Yeah.
So 650 metre ascension overall, like from the car park to the top of the mountain. We're currently sitting at
573.
573. So we still got another 80 metres of ascension, which is probably that. But that's okay. Let's get it done.
Let's do it.
I'm off. Bye.
Bye.
We made it to the top of the biggest rock in the world, and at the moment we are the only ones up here as well, so that is a massively surreal feeling.
It's pretty cool.
Awesome hike. Strenuous, yes, not overly difficult, just long.
Yeah.
Just long.
We did rest a lot, so it's just
2 hours 40, I think, to get to here, so it's 2 hours 46 k's, nothing too bad. A little bit of cloudy, overcast day today, which is actually quite nice. It kept the sun off.
And a lot of wind,
and
which was helpful.
So I don't know if you can see it, but it is actually really windy up here. But we friggin' made it. How bloody good is this? Alright, well and truly hydrated and fed and all of that sort of stuff, but what a spot to do it.
It's awesome.
Yeah, really, really good up here.
Epic views.
Yep.
Great hike.
Yep.
Now we've got to get the legs moving again and head back down.
I think since we've been up here, I've only sat down for about 20 seconds because I reckon if I sat for longer, I would not be getting up to go down.
Correct.
Getting up to go down?
Yeah.
I'm going to go walk down a big rock. See you guys at the bottom. After signing the visitor information book at the summit of Mount Augustus, it was time to start the 6-kilometre descent back down to the car park. It was at this point I thought we were just going to be making our way back down, but Jess, as always, had a little surprise in mind. She planned another little detour at the bottom to head out to Flintstone Rock. When you get to Flintstone Rock, the best way to see the engravings is to climb underneath the rock and lay on your back. It felt incredible to see these carvings up close, knowing that they've been there for thousands of years. Moments like this remind us that it's not just the destinations, it's the stories and surprises along the way that make the journey unforgettable.
We officially made it back to the car.
We are back in the car. Cool little side detour there to go to Flintstone's cave. Got the little engravings and stuff in there. It's only a couple hundred extra metres, so we thought why not. Overall on the way back down was 2 hours and 4 minutes, so not too bad. We didn't really stop a hell of a lot, just kind of cruised and looked out and enjoyed the view, which was nice.
It did take us an overall just over 6 hours to do.
Yes, I think from this morning till now is about 6 hours and 12 minutes.
There you go.
But that's like stopping for filming, taking photos, having coffee and food and drink and stuff up the top. So
we did spend about an hour at the top, if not longer.
Yeah, but it was a pretty enough view up there. Beautiful view at the top, plus you could obviously just sit there and relax, have some water.
There was a breeze up there.
Let the legs recover.
There was a breeze which cooled it down. The sun didn't really come out until it was quite cloudy this morning, so the sun come out about the time we were up there, so it was just really quite pleasant up there.
It was, but on the way back down, the sun was in full force and there was almost no wind, so it was a hot one on the way down.
Yeah.
We're going to get back to camp, probably just stuff another couple of litres of water into us, have some lunch, and then tonight I believe we're having a feed in the restaurant.
Yeah.
So, which is just so happens to be the bar that we were at last night and the night before. So, it's going back to the bar.
It's just a tradition now.
It is. Back to the caravan.
Back home.
Bye guys.
Bye.
Good morning.
Morning.
Absolute cracker start to the day. Sun's just starting to peek up over the back there. As you can see, Mount Augustus is well and truly lit up, looking majestic as always.
But We're out today.
Today is our D-Day. We are out. We are heading off on another mission today, which we're really, really looking forward to, but it is going to be a sad time to leave this place because it has been unreal out here.
It has.
We were here for 5 nights in the end. We initially booked for 4 and then extended it to 5 because yesterday was just a down day. We just did absolutely nothing, which was great. We just enjoyed the views and the scenery and all that.
Yeah.
If you are going to come out here, don't bother booking for 2 nights. Make it 3 or 4 at least. You'll need it.
Yeah.
Lots to see, lots to do, lots of hikes.
And it's nice to R&R.
Yeah, it certainly is. Plus, this place is fantastic. The showers are great.
Staff are amazing.
Amazing. Food's good. Beers are cold. Can't really complain.
No.
If you are coming out here, though, top tip, it is all bore water. So you can bathe in it and wash your dishes in it and whatnot, but you need to bring your own drinking water. So that's just one little top tip for you.
Yeah.
Anyways, I think that's probably it from us.
Yep.
So if you have liked the video, please make sure to give it a like. Make sure to subscribe because today's mission is going to be a whole lot of dirt heading right through that way, and we're hopefully going to make it to where we're going to.
Hopefully. Fingers crossed.
That's enough from us. We'll catch you in the next one.
Bye for now.
Oh, that's recording.
We've just arrived at Cattle Pool. And there's not much water.
No, but there's a lot of dead fish.
There are a lot of dead fish.
Oh, the smell.
And Alan doesn't do smells. He may or may not chuck up very shortly.
No, I will not. I'm fine. But
Wait.
oh, the smell.
What was the last thing that made you vomit?
At the moment, I can't think of much else other than this.
Oh yeah, an exploded duck egg.
Oh, don't remind me of that. Smells about the...
Are you feeling okay?
Each time I breathe, no. Look, there's a big rock.
There is a big rock.
Let's go see the big rock.
Are you done with Cattle Pool?
Smells like there's a few dead cattle as well.
Oh. Good morning.
Oh, I should look at my lips.
Good morning. When you're ready. Nice one, Governor. Hey.
Just a bit sweaty.
Look at that sweat patch.
Yeah, we'll wait till
Is it my shot?
wait till you see this one. Go on, get it off. Oh, look at all those flies.
That's how smelly it is.
Oh, nice.
Woohoo! I can't see it.
Well, it's not as... Yeah, it's not good.
Thanks. Sweaty Betty.
Moist oyster.
Moister than an oyster.